everybody, and happy Saturday, Sunday. I'm not sure when this vlog is going to go up because we're about to go on a little vacation. We are going to Milan tomorrow. Me and Tibby are going tomorrow morning with the train. It's a 7-hour ICE or direct intercity express. My husband's going to join us after work, so he is going to work and then he has a flight leaving from Frankfurt at 6:50 p.m. with Ryanair. If anyone doesn't know, Ryanair is like a super discount airline where nothing is included, but that's why the price is so cheap. It cost me, I think it was almost 50 euro. And for my husband's flight, it's gonna be only 17 euro to get from Frankfurt to Milan by flight, which is an hour and a half, plus a 50-minute transfer from the airport to downtown. It costs a lot less to actually just fly sometimes, but we can't because Tibby is a little bit too big, and also I don't think you can take dogs on Ryanair. So yeah, Tibby's a bit too big for cabin, but she's not too big for the trains, so we can just have the vacation together. So really excited, and we're all coming back together on Sunday with the train. Italy is currently not a high-risk area for Germany, so for us to travel, it's pretty easy so far. Hopefully, obviously we haven't tested it yet, but from what I understand from the websites, and I've really looked into it a lot, is that we have to have our COVID passport. So we already have that, which is like a little EU digital certificate saying that we have been vaccinated, double vaccinated, as well as a passenger locator form for Italy. Basically just gives information on where we're staying, where we came from, if we've been in any other countries in the last 14 days, which we have not. Everything should be good. I hope it's good. I hope it's not too difficult. Excited to take you along. Hopefully everything works out fine, and maybe I'll show you a little bit what I packed. I will bring the majority of our stuff in my backpacking backpack, which is much more than is needed for 4 days, but it has my stuff, it'll have Tibby's stuff, it'll have Sharif's stuff. And it's just easier for me when I'm going from the train station to the hotel to be able to carry it all together in heavy but consolidated bag versus a few smaller bags together. So let me go show you what we have. So here I have my suitcase laid out for tomorrow. I still have to put the toiletries, which I'll show you in a minute. This is all my clothes, like literally everything. I love these packing cubes because look, it goes from an empty bag, and it's a bit hard to stuff it in with one hand, but you can really make a lot of space that way. And it's nice because when you open the bag, if you need to something in, which I do, I'm going to put Tibby's carrier in when she's done with it in the train. Then you can just open it easily and your stuff's not going to all fall out. I love this bag. On this side we have just a mesh pocket, which I keep for things that stand alone, like my hair straightener, extra poop bags for Tibby, her bowl, her food, some extra shoes for me, and a lot of masks. And oh, before I forget, 2 travel umbrellas since it might rain. I got this backpack for Christmas 2019 before travel stopped. We took it for Japan. It has this backpack that attaches, really nice. It's from Mech. I don't think they sell this one anymore, at least this side. This is the Super Continental 75 liter. Yeah. On the outside, my travel pillow, because I'm going to be on that train for 7 hours. It has, you know, the chest straps and an adjustable and the hip padding. It's not super padded, but it's good enough for us. I like that it has some pockets for just your cell phone and stuff like that. And when you're not using it, put a cover that comes out and it'll hide the back. And it also has a rain cover that's integrated in the bottom here. But it's a little too hard to stuff it out with one hand, but it's just in here and you pull it out and you can zip it up so that if you were to check it into a flight or something, you don't have to have the straps everywhere. This is the toiletries bag. It has absolutely no order, but it has my toothbrush, makeup, medicine, deodorants, face wash, toothpaste, that kind of thing. And finally, I have this carrier bag for Tibby. We did have an old one which was bigger and more rigid, but I got this one because it's actually smaller. It's a really good size for her, even though I like her to be super comfy. What I like about this one is that, so this is very flexible as opposed to the other one which had metal rods. It can also totally fold flat. So this comes undone and this comes undone for the purpose of the train and why I wanted it. I'll zoom out for a second. on both front and back. It actually has these collapsible sides. So she can actually have more room to lie down. This would go underneath the seat in front of me, and this would go a little bit underneath the seat behind me. The train seats aren't like planes, they're quite a bit more spacious. And obviously this can fold up as I need to. And I could just do one or the other, but she really likes it. And I think something that she really likes, so obviously this will close on the train. And she'll get much more comfy. Here sometimes if she wants to poke her head out, they're not so strict on DB usually. Looks a lot like Germany. I am a fully packed bag lady. So as you can see, we got to Milan and we're all okay. The train was great, it was really pretty. And now we're actually just walking along 40 minutes to the hotel because I don't feel like figuring out the subway right now. Tippy's tired. But honestly, it's nice to stretch our legs after such a long train ride, get some fresh air, and my bag is not so heavy even though it's big. Well, the very first stop on our first day was to go see The Last Supper fresco by Leonardo da Vinci. It's always recommended to book this in advance because the tickets, even during Corona times, get sold out very quickly in advance. Afterwards, we just decided to rent scooters for the day. We chose Voi, which gave us a €5 for the day pass for unlimited scoots, and just explore the city, mostly from the outside, get some coffee, look around, see how it is. If you're in the mall, legend has it that if you spin 3 times very fast in one swoop on the bull, well, you can see where we're standing on this bull, you'll have good fortune. It's actually a lot harder than it looks because it's quite worn down.
What did you get?
Lemon and pistachio. So we just got back from our first day out, and little Tibby's so happy to see us. Look, she's trying to get some candy from the store. What is it called? Let's see.
Marchese.
Very fancy. That's where we got the gelato from, and it was so, so good. Now we're gonna try this candy. Tibby, down. This is why we can't have nice things, Tibby. Down. We hadn't had lunch yet at this point, but it was also a bit too early for dinner. It was, I think, 5:30, so we decided to get this appetizer plate to share with a couple of drinks. And afterwards, on our way to the next destination for our walk for the evening, we decided to bring Tibby into this really cute dog park. Milan seems to be really dog friendly, lots of fenced in dog parks, which were really, really nice, like this one. So we were originally planning to get a real dinner, but then we decided to go to a cocktail hour. And for those who don't know, just like in Spain, cocktail hours in Milan often come with free food for each drink that you get. So the food you see on this table we had for free and was included with each drink ordered. Good morning everybody. We just came back from the grocery store and I thought I would show you a little haul of what we got in Italy. Altogether this came to €22 from Carrefour, which was just around the corner, and I tried to keep it to things that can stay good for the day or smaller packages just because we have no fridge here. Breads, focaccia, also for €1. This mozzarella, about €2. It's an olive pate. Enormous bag of cookies, which I thought we could have on the train back as well. Cookies, which I just thought they look cute. Got this kind of like Nutella spread. This cheese, I think it's brie. Conrado. A bunch of deli meat. So I got Milan salami, prosciutto crudo, bresaola stagionata, and colpa nostrana. And all of these were each about €1, maybe €1.50 or something like that. Carrot juice? I don't know, some kind of
fruit
juice.
Cocktail,
a fruit cocktail.
Intense vitamin C.
So our first and major stop of this day is Milan's most iconic tourist attraction. It is the Duomo. It's pretty expensive. It's €20, but it includes the cathedral, the basement ruins, an elevator ride to the top, as well as the museum that is beside. So we spent a number of hours doing all these things. For us, it was worth it. Really recommend, if you can, not going on an actual weekend day like Saturday. I don't know if they're even open on Sunday, but definitely if you can, go on a weekday for a less busy crowd. Oh, and be sure to dress modestly. They're pretty strict with the dress code, and there were a number of people wearing paper outfits just to get in. Beware of very windy stairs on your way down. Going up to dinner. We're going to go to a Milanese restaurant on the canal. So we'll see you there. The food at this restaurant was so good, and I highly recommend going, and definitely make a reservation if you want to sit outside on the canal. We had to start with a rabbit ragu, and I had the Milanese risotto with ossobuco, and Sharif had the breaded veal cutlet with fries. We shared a tiramisu for dessert, and we had a bottle of wine as well as some grappa for dessert. just arrived at the monumental cemetery, so time to look right in. It looks very grand from the outside, don't you think?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The monumental cemetery is another key site in Milan. It feels a bit strange to visit a cemetery on vacation, but there's so many beautiful sculptures and artwork in here from hundreds of years ago, really well preserved, and the building itself and the gardens are really beautiful to see. This is a free site and there's no admission. There are hours of operation and guests are expected, but of course you should act respectfully here. There are still people who are mourning. They do have recommended walking tours and specific sites to visit on their website, but we decided just to walk freely and it was really nice. We spent about 2 hours here just looking at sculptures. It's really massive. Go for the second time. Luini's Panzerato, and we accidentally bought 5 of them. Super cheap, and they're really good with a good cheese pull. Nowhere to sit though, but we got here and here. It was €20, €22 for 2 beers and 5 Panzeratos. Good. What are we having in the park? Some Prosecco from the hotel, and look, they got us cups, plastic cups, but that's okay. That's great. What do you think, Tiggy? You want some? Hard choices to make in life. See you at dinner time. And after the gelato, we went back to the hotel. We had to get up, not early, but relatively early enough for our train in the morning, heading back to Frankfurt. It was a really great weekend, and I hope you enjoyed today's super long vlog. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and stay tuned for more content like this. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.